Welcome to Disney A, the Canadian-themed Disney travel podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Krysta.
And it's 2026!
It is! And we're back.
We are. It's a new year, and technically that means we've been doing this in 6 different calendar years now,
That's
I
true,
think.
yeah. Because we started, I don't remember which, I think it was like early fall 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was right before our Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Yeah, but
that's a long time.
That is a long time. Six calendars have been on a wall.
They have. That's usually where you hang calendars.
That usually. Not always.
Not always, but usually.
Yeah. How's it going so far for you in 2026, Brandon?
Fine.
That was convincing.
I don't want to talk about it.
I can hear the ice cubes jiggling. Is that how good it's been going?
Yeah. I haven't. It's been going so well, I haven't even had time to finish my whiskey calendar.
No, it's true. Oh, you should have one of those today.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I gotta be in the right mood for good whiskey, so.
Right.
I don't want to waste it either.
Right. What are you drinking?
This is just delicious gin and bubbly.
Yeah, it's peach bubbly.
Mm.
And I'm sticking with the peach. And let me open it.
It's a peachy day.
It is a peachy day. This is the last of the peach White Claws that we had in the fridge. So yeah.
Peach White Claws do taste very good.
Yes, they do. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm having because I made you your peach drink. I was like, I'm gonna go with peach as well.
Peachy.
Yeah. You're working a lot. Is what
Yeah, that's
yeah.
So I was just complaining without telling you what I was complaining about. But yes, it's work.
But I knew
the start of the year is not a great time to be a corporate accountant.
Right, because you've got month end and year end going on at the same time.
Well,
right?
Usually that's how it works. Yes.
Well, yeah. I'm saying month end is always busy, but now you also have year end stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you've been working lots and such. So do you have a nerd thing then, or is it just just work?
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Well, I'm slightly distracted because I've turned on the football playoffs. NFL playoffs started this weekend. It's wild card weekend. There you go.
That's pretty good.
I'm not a mega NFL fan, but I like playoffs of most sports.
It's true. You do. You even watch. You've been watching a little bit more NFL this year, though.
Oh yeah.
I noticed.
NFL's probably my second. Football in general is probably my second favorite sport. I prefer the CFL because it's Canadian.
Right, of course.
But the NFL's a big deal, and it's
and you
fun to
said
watch.
you like watching NFL because you're not incredibly invested in any of the teams, so it's just fun sports to watch.
Yeah,
I get
cheer
that.
for chaos and
yes.
don't have to have heart palpitations, emotional distress that hockey causes me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What about you? Are you nerdy this week?
Well, I went back to work, I guess.
Yeah.
So, and it's report cards are coming up, end of semester, and yeah, we're kind of moving the next couple months. So I've just been busy and stressed, and it's chaos and wee. But there is nerdy stuff. We have animals visiting us right now.
That's true. We're babysitting. El Mule's dog.
Exactly. Django, come say hi. No, he's not going to do it.
He's finding our cats, I think. Anyway.
Yeah, so anyway, that's exciting. But this coming week, the Animal Crossing 3.0 is coming out. So we are having a pretty chill weekend.
Animal Crossing, you don't like that game.
Yeah, no, I haven't put any hours in it whatsoever. So we're having a pretty chill weekend, and I've been doing things building up miles and doing stuff like that. So that's exciting. It's fun. Watching coverage, Yeah. That's pretty nerdy.
It is.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Do you have... we usually talk about shows and stuff coming up. Wonder Man's coming soon.
Very soon.
Yeah. End of the month.
It's our birthday month.
Yeah.
Both of us are born in January, and the Wonder Man is coming out right after my birthday, and the new Game of Thrones show is coming out on your birthday.
On my birthday, yes.
Yeah.
So those are both going to be pretty nerdy shows too, and I'm excited for both of those. Actually, I'm really optimistic about the Game of Thrones one.
It seems like a pretty good year for
streaming
TV in general.
Yeah,
so.
Actually, and there's some big movies coming
including
out too.
A new season of my favoriteest show, The Pit. I just feel left out because everyone loves The Pit.
See your face of like confusion.
I thought I was getting it across with my
I don't know
voice. I don't know. Everyone seems to love The Pit, and I don't get it. But okay.
But we haven't tried it either.
I haven't tried it. I just don't. I don't know. It just looks like a random
medical drama.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But apparently it's very good. So
yes.
I don't know.
Please explain this to us. What makes it so good? Because I don't know. We have limited viewing time, and there's so much good streaming coming out. I don't know if I want to like donate any of our few hours to a medical drama. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
just explain it to us. Please explain it to us if you've seen this. We've also got some good movies coming out. In fact, that was a lot of what I was doing. The other stuff I was listening to was, looking forward to good streaming shows and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, and then there's like obviously the elephant in the room, and I'm sure we'll get to that. It's a big movie year for genre stuff. You got another Superman DC Universe movie coming out. Spider-Man will be here before you know it. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Doomsday by the end of the year.
Yeah, we're going to have a full news episode where we're going to be talking a lot about that kind of stuff here right now. Before we get to that, Brandon, do you happen to have a Better Know a Listener?
Well, speaking of live sports.
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
And this will probably be your nerd thing next month at some point.
Okay.
The Olympics are
definitely
coming this year, the Winter Olympics, and they're taking place in Italy. Mm-hmm. And we actually have quite a few listeners from Italy.
No, we don't. Really?
Yeah. Or someone is listening with an IP address from Italy, and it's in different towns. One of them being the host city of Milan.
Really?
There's some listeners from there. And also Palermo, which is the capital of Sicily.
That is so cool. We've never been to Sicily.
No.
We should go to Sicily.
It sounds like a pretty cool place, Palermo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There's a lot of Baroque architecture.
Oh, that's great.
And apparently, like, the food scene there is unreal.
Well, Sicily in general is supposed to have just insane food.
Yeah.
If it's not Baroque, don't fix it.
Exactly. Well, that was kind of cool.
That's super cool.
A bunch of Italian listeners.
Wow. Okay. Also, you said Palermo?
Palermo.
Okay, if we're pronouncing that incorrectly, message us and explain to us how we're pronouncing it incorrectly.
Well, I looked it up, and like the anglicized version is like Palermo, and the Italian is like Palermo, like
you just need like the accent.
Yeah, you need. Yeah. I don't have an Italian accent.
Oh, that makes sense. You do not.
No.
But that's really cool. We love Italy.
Yeah, food is good.
Yeah,
and wine.
Yeah, and the architecture and art and things like that too.
Yes, there's a lot of art and history and stuff,
which you can see between the food and the wine, or during the food and the wine.
Yum.
Awesome. Let's head to our main topic, which is also the news. Disney A News Update. Okie dokie. So, we've got a few... Well, we've been gone for a while. So, there was a lot of, like, holidays.
It was the holidays!
Yeah. Did you have a good holidays?
It was fine.
Yeah. We were really busy.
Yeah.
I
needed a break, and I didn't really get one.
Yeah, and I think that's why I've been so worn down this last week. Usually I handle it better than that, but we've been using this weekend very well.
I've been working this weekend, so not really.
At least you've been home.
Yeah.
Okay, so some news items came out so I just thought we'd talk about some of the highlights. First of all, Star Wars is officially getting new leadership as Kathleen Kennedy's replacements are revealed. This is not really surprising to anyone. The rumors of Kathleen Kennedy going have been well, in the works, like, for, well, months. Months and months and months.
She's not, before anyone gets all Star Wars nerdy about this, the fandom, anti-Kathleen Kennedy recently, she's been involved in Lucasfilm for, like, 40 years.
Yeah.
She's retiring.
She's retiring.
She's not getting fired. The first time I ever saw Kathleen Kennedy's name was on the poster for Land Before Time.
Really?
She was a producer on Land Before Time.
That's amazing. Wow. So, like, they're forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's retiring. She's, like, she did well. She did the thing. Her name was brought up a lot when they were going through, like, the overall Disney changes and things like that. And then she stayed. And, like, she's not losing her job. She's just like, I've been doing this for a long time. I would like to go probably buy a villa somewhere because, you know.
Oh, yeah. She would be very
wealthy.
Very wealthy.
And so her replacements have been announced. There is, like we were talking, there's a transition period for sure.
So it seems like it's part of the new way forward. Instead of having one president of a studio, you're going to have a business president and a creative president.
Yes.
They're doing this a lot all over the place. When DC made their changes, they did the same thing. And even in the sports world, they're doing that, where you'll have a hockey operations president and then like business president.
So I actually think this is a good thing, because then you're not hiring a business person to be creative, and you're not hiring a creative person to do business. But like, you know much more about business than I do. What do you think about this?
Well, I mean, normal business, you would just be doing business, but it's when you're in a creative industry, they shouldn't be opposed to each other, because like making good art will usually
garner money.
Garner you good business, but the typical stereotype is that the suits don't understand that.
Right.
So, yeah, I think it makes sense to me.
As long as everyone is on the same page, we're doing well.
Yeah. We're a Disney podcast. It goes back to Walt versus Roy.
Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Yep.
You need both, I think. So
Walt wouldn't have been able to do anything like.
No.
If you are at all interested in that history, it is so cool. Remember when? What was it? The Imagineering story, maybe. But it was about like how Walt almost didn't get Snow White made. Like there were 8 different times when they were going to shut it down, and Roy just kept, "I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to make it happen." You need that business.
You need the business guy to make the money for the art guy to do the thing.
Yeah.
You need both. You need both.
And you need them to like respect each other and understand
they need to respect each other and understand where each other's coming from.
But also like let each other live in their world as well.
Which can be very difficult, which is why it doesn't work so much.
And also Roy doesn't get enough credit.
Well, I give him credit.
Yeah, we have said this before. We give Roy a lot of credit. You know who else doesn't get enough credit? Lillian. But anyway. So, essentially, Kennedy will be, again, stepping down. Like, this is a volunteer thing that she's doing. As president of Lucasfilm to make way for new leadership. Dave Filoni currently serves as...
Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah.
He wears a cowboy hat.
He does. Chief Executive Officer for Star Wars, will be replacing her as the creative lead. And Filoni will be joined in this new leadership role by Lin-Wen, I think is how you say this, Brennan, the president and general manager of Lucasfilm Business. And
it'll be great if you don't know his name. It'll be great if he continues to be that way, because he can just handle the business part.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whatever. For good or ill, we'll know Dave Filoni, and he can lead the creative piece.
I mean, Filoni... I think no one is surprised about Filoni stepping into this role.
No, and he doesn't make always the right choices, but he really likes Star Wars and wants it to be Star Wars-y. Mm-hmm. So, he maybe gets a little too attached to his favorite characters, and it devolves into kind of almost fanfic at that point, but...
Yeah, but he's also done some really great stuff, too.
Mostly great stuff. Yeah.
So, Lucas, like you were saying, Lucasfilm began in 1971, and Kennedy has been in this like role for since for years and years and years. Before 2012, like George Lucas was more in charge, and she's been there since then. So people who are saying like, "Oh, this is a new thing," it is.
No,
not.
but there's a reason. Like when George sold, that she was made the CEO or president or whatever. She was high up there before that as well, and has been a
she just kind of sidestep into that role.
Big time producer for a long
I really like
time.
The Land Before Time. Hey, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Which was an Amblin Entertainment picture.
Oh, I remember
course.
Amblin. Yeah, that's right. Did you have anything else to add about this, or do you want my next news item?
No, we can go on. I hopefully we get some. We're actually getting a Star Wars movie.
Yes.
This year as well.
Do we have any Star Wars streaming coming out?
The Ahsoka season 2.
Is that this year?
It should be this year, I believe.
Okay.
I believe so. Yes. And I'll be interested to see where that goes. Mm-hmm. Of course, they had to recast the main bad guy, unfortunately.
Right.
But I'm excited to see where that goes, because it's like going to be weird Star Wars stuff, like deep Star Wars Force lore and stuff. So
that could be pretty cool.
Could be fun.
Yeah, it could be pretty cool. I liked Ahsoka. I mean, I like her as a character a lot, and I liked that series.
Well, speaking of Dave Filoni.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That when I say he gets a little too attached to his favorite characters, Ahsoka is one of them. Mm-hmm. Although, how Ahsoka came to be and, like, came back from, like, the least favorite new character to, like, the most favorite new character is interesting as well. So, I like Ahsoka quite a bit.
I like Ahsoka a lot. Like, she's... if I'm sitting there naming my top 5 favorite Star Wars characters, she's definitely in there, and it's not because of her early stuff.
Well, no, the movie that was basically like a 2-hour pilot for the actual, like, Clone Wars is interesting because it was a movie, the live action original movie, and then they had an animated movie that was completely different animation style and not canon,
right?
And then they had the movie, which was the same animation style, that they retconned a little bit of it.
Right.
And then they had the series.
Yes.
And that's all supposed to be canon.
Okay, so I know the series is all supposed to be canon.
Yeah.
What about, like, the first...
The weird animation one? No.
Yeah, that's completely... That's just its own thing. Off. Have they taken anything from that?
Not really.
Yeah.
Like, not really.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay, Ahsoka Season 2. I wasn't sure if that was this year or not. That's good. I like that.
I believe so, yeah.
And, we're getting Mandalorian and Grogu this spring.
Yeah.
So, it is spring.
Hopefully that's not bad.
I hope.
That's where I'm at with that one. So, there you go.
I hope it's just... I'm not expecting amazing, amazing things. I'm hoping it's just fun. Mm-hmm. I think that's kind of where I think I'm going to enjoy it, and it's going to be fun. Full stop. Period. I think that's very good. Okay, so switching gears a little bit, there also was big news that came out in December about a new Disneyland Pass that's coming out. This is a new Magic Key. It's going to be called the Explore Key, and it goes on sale, this week actually, January 13th. It's going to replace the Enchant Key. So...
It's not that different, it just has different blackout days.
Yes. It's gonna be like $20 more expensive or something, but there's more access in June and July is kind of the big thing here. Although we did notice that there's actually less access in January.
Yeah, that's why they made a new one, so they can push around the dates, because some people will still have the old one until they have to renew, so they can't just unilaterally change the dates. That's why they're going to keep doing this, and they're just tweaking the knobs and pushing people around so that it's busy when they want it to be.
Exactly.
And they sell more single day tickets in certain places, so they'll move it around.
There's also, this is kind of news too, there's also a California resident single day ticket on sale right now that's like half price of a regular single day ticket.
And does that have any day restrictions?
Well, it's not like a key. It's just like a single.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Like, is it midweek pass, like, usable only?
I think it's actually, that's a good question.
Because they can do that too. I don't know. The park has been quite busy.
Yes, and a lot of people are saying this is why. Okay, so what they currently have going on, this is like listed under their official special offers and things. A 3-day park hopper for California residents.
Mm-hmm.
Disneyland California resident price lowered to $68 a day from $83 per day. And and then there's also the three park hopper option. And it looks like there are not.
So it's just
blackout
a
dates.
regular 3-day park hopper for a discount.
Yeah, I think because January is usually pretty quiet. I mean, February is notoriously the most quiet, although I don't think that's accurate anymore. But you always used to be, right? We were watching I was watching Fresh Baked, and he was there on a Sunday, and it was very busy in the middle of pouring rain.
Mm-hmm.
One thing though, they are absolutely checking your ID at the gate to see if you are a California resident. And I guess there are people who had tickets that were turned away.
Because you can buy it if you have a credit card that has it.
Exactly.
But then they'll check your ID.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, totally. I mean, and they did that for Canadian residents.
The Canadian resident ones, yeah. I mean, you need your ID to get your picture taken and stuff the first time anyway. So, you're not going to pull any fast ones.
Yes, but apparently some people have tried. Because of course they have.
The mouse is watching.
The mouse is always watching. So yeah, I guess it's pretty busy right now. At least not busy as like holiday busy, but like busy like busier than January. And you said like they're massaging the times and days and things. Anyone who thinks the reservation system is going away is in denial. Why on earth would they do that when you have a way to make it busy on your not busy days?
Yeah. It makes perfect sense.
Of course. And they know people are not going to be traveling lots in January, so give them a California resident ticket that, like, they'll travel. So, anyway, the Explore Key looks interesting.
I think it's really nothing at all, actually.
I was saying, I'm surprised they just didn't change the dates, but I guess that would confuse people. Because if you're buying...
You can't. You need a hard cutoff because people buy the ticket...
Based on when
the key
dates,
whenever, and like, it lasts for a year after activation, so they can't unilaterally change the blackout dates.
Which makes...
So anytime they want to change the blackout dates, they have to introduce a new key.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that does.
They don't want
to
get another lawsuit.
That also makes sense because if I'm buying it based on when I can and cannot go, I need to know that in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, totally. So that was other big news. Do you have going back to kind of movies? Do you have any? I don't know, trailer news?
Before we get to that, transitioning from December, we were talking about. The release of Avatar being a big box office thing. It's doing quite well. It's past $1 billion. I think unfortunately we're gonna have an Avatar for.
And you know what? I talked to a lot of people who really liked it.
I'll say I liked it more than the second one.
Yeah, I get that.
I thought the new evil tribe of blue people were more interesting.
I wanted to spend more time with them.
Yeah, I thought they were more interesting villains than like just gung-ho humans in mechs.
Yep.
So, and like the main bad guy becoming more blue people-ish.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
that was an interesting dynamic.
I liked it probably more than either of the other two.
Yeah, okay.
Just for that reason, because it was more interesting.
I'm just mostly not a Avatar fan, I think.
No,
I think they're fun to go see, and they're interesting, and they're entertaining. And I was like, okay, cool. That's it.
They're beautiful. Like, the effects are gorgeous.
Oh, that's
for the
true.
most part. When sometimes they're like, it's too much and it looks like a screensaver. But, anyway, so that's doing well. But we were talking about Zootopia.
Oh, yes.
And that is definitely going to become the highest grossing animated movie of all time.
That's awesome.
Like by probably quite a bit.
Oh, really? When I say that's awesome, I'm not like poo-pooing. It would have been Inside Out 2 before, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like complaining about that. I'm like, yay, people are going to movies. More of that.
Yeah, so okay, so like you had the Lion King live action remake,
Oh,
which
yes.
was actually the highest grossing for a few years.
I remember talking about that. Yeah.
Like the first Lion King was like if you adjusted for inflation, obviously that would actually be your highest grossing. Just like actually, Gone with the Wind, if you adjusted for inflation, is like by far the highest grossing.
Still?
Yeah, I
Wow.
think so.
That was in the era where you could have a movie play forever.
Yes, it was around for a long time.
Yeah, I remember that.
And like,
remember
there's a
hearing about
lot of inflation, obviously,
Yes.
from like the 30s or whatever that
Yes.
came out. But like the original Lion King made a lot of money for the 90s. And so did Titanic.
It did.
Same year.
That was the same year.
Yeah.
Oh, big movie year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just teaching Shawshank Redemption, and I was like, ooh, big movie
or
year.
like within the same like 18 months maybe.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
93, 94 was
All
like
right.
huge.
I was talking to someone about like big movie years because Shawshank and Forrest Gump came out the same year, and I was like, ooh, big movie year. But man, yeah, Lion King, yeah, that would be a big movie year. Anyway,
so that was it. Like, and Frozen 2 was pretty big, but not as big as that. Then Inside Out 2 barely beat it. And as of this weekend, Zootopia 2 is only 40 million behind Inside Out 2, and it'll probably catch it next weekend already.
Okay.
And get a little bit more. So it'll be
awesome. Yeah, I like that people are going to movies if they're like. Hopefully that encourages people to make good movies, you know?
Zootopia 2 is very popular internationally.
That makes sense.
Like, Inside Out 2 made more domestically.
Okay.
And
Interesting.
Zootopia 2 is making up for that and more internationally.
I bet Asian countries, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about like the place where they have Zootopia.
Well, there's a reason that they have a big Zootopia park in Shanghai.
Exactly.
Like the Asian countries like really buy into the Zootopia thing for some reason. I don't know why, but
yeah,
it's very popular.
Okay, cool,
so
yeah.
It's supposed to be good too. So
that's good.
That's good.
I wasn't sure because we watched Inside Out 2.
That was quite good.
It was very, very popular, and I was like, I don't know, a sequel. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be bad, but it was very good. Like, I was really impressed with it.
Well, yeah, the other sequel that's high up on the list is Frozen 2, which I thought was mediocre at best.
I liked it, but like, it's not in the same discussion.
Whereas Inside Out 2 is
very good.
Basically as good as the first one.
I think so. Yeah, I think
which is really hard to do.
So yeah, the last time I thought that about a sequel. Toy Story 2.
Yeah.
Like another. Yeah.
Toy Story 4 is quite high on the list as well.
Ugh. Sorry. Oh, Toy Story 5 is coming out this year. I'm just going to talk a little bit about movies and shows we're excited about for this year, but are you excited for Toy Story 5? Speaking of sequels making
Not really, no.
Is it because of Toy Story 4?
Yeah. Although, I'm excited if they just, like, kind of wipe it under the rug.
Yeah, I think they're just going to be like, we're at Bonnie's and here's a new adventure.
And Sporky's still around.
Yay!
Or Forky.
Forky, yeah, Forky. But Toy Story 3? Dang, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
When we're talking good sequels and stuff, so maybe.
Like, objectively, Toy Story 3 is probably the best Toy Story movie.
I think so too. But I mean, it wouldn't have existed.
It's not fair because like the first Toy Story was very, very early in like your computer animation, like the first feature-length computer animation thing. So it was dealing with that, and it was very good for its time.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're just talking best, I'm not sure, but I think when we did our big Pixar rundown, of course, that was like that was probably when the calendar still said 2020. Quite frankly, I think we both kind of said the same thing. We had Toy Story 3 technically better.
Yeah.
None of it would have existed without Toy Story.
No.
And Toy Story was good, so you got to give it to Toy Story.
You can't have one without the other,
exactly.
So I don't know.
Totally makes sense.
But that's fine. Okay, so you want to talk about what you're excited for?
Yeah. The only other news I really had was just like new merch and stuff like that at Disneyland, but it's New Year's. There's new merch at Disneyland. There we go.
Yeah, they're probably going to be rolling into Lunar New Year stuff as well.
Yeah, and lots of like obviously the 2026 stuff. There's a bunch of construction that is like well underway now, both in Avengers Campus And also Downtown Disney lots.
Yeah, I think they finally knocked down the Tortilla Joe's place. And yeah,
they're doing a bunch. I mean, I feel like they've been working on Downtown Disney forever.
Constructionizing the heck out of it.
Constructionizing a lot. Lululemon just opened there.
Oh, greit. Yeah. Perfect.
But you know how there's like that big empty...
When I go to Disney, I'm like, dang, I want to buy some yoga pants.
If I'm buying yoga pants,
finally,
I have Disney stuff all over.
I can buy some yoga pants.
But you know how they have like all that new area that didn't have shops and stuff in it yet? They're doing stuff with it. So I mean, good to be making progress with it, I guess. That was it. I want to talk about movies and stuff coming up, which I think is the other and streaming. So let's talk streaming first.
Okay. Yeah, let's kind of do like a
Disney or not Disney
annual preview of things that we kind of know about now that we're excited about.
Yes. So last year I did like 25 things excited for in 2025. We don't have a number or anything for this. It's just like stuff coming up.
Seat of the pants.
Yes,
which I've been using a lot this week while I'm on the computer all day, every day.
Your seat of the pants.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, what is coming? Let's talk streaming. We talked already about how like Ahsoka season 2 is probably coming. What else is like got your interest where we're counting down? For me, one of the first things is Wonder Man. We got a great trailer for it. And then you also said the new Game of Thrones show. So what else have you got to add to this list?
Well, okay, let's start with non-Disney.
Okay.
We're finishing off Fallout Season 2, which I haven't heard much about, which is
actually,
kind of crazy. So either it's not very good. Well, it's not bad enough to be people complaining about it.
Right. Did it get lost in the shuffle of Heated Rivalry?
Yes, actually.
Okay. And Stranger Things, of course.
Well, Stranger Things number 1. Mm-hmm. Heated Rivalry's weirdly number 2.
Oh, do we just want to mention Stranger Things here? Because we haven't talked about this at all. It ended.
It ended.
We watched it in theaters, the finale.
We did.
What did you think about that?
I think we could like devote an entire episode to Stranger Things, even though it's not a Disney thing, because I like it so much. So maybe we should just do that.
Oh, you know what? Let's do that, and let's do it like this month still, while it's still like in people's minds. I think that's great. Okay.
And the title for that can be "I've Seen Stranger Things."
Okay, so we'll put a pin in Stranger Things. So, but Fallout Season 2 is kind of...
I wanted David Harbour to just look at the camera and
and say it.
Like, during the massive epilogue. That's okay. I've seen Stranger Things.
With, like, the
like
big
when
pause.
He's interviewing for his new job or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad they didn't do that, but
in your mind he did.
I feel like how it should have ended should do that.
Yeah. It's totally fair.
Anyway,
come on, how it should have ended.
So yes, Stranger Things. I was very excited about it, but
let's do a whole episode.
We'll do a whole episode.
I like that.
Okay.
So we think Fallout Season 2 may have been lost between Heated Rivalry and Stranger Things.
Heated Rivalry is like shockingly popular.
I really want to watch it.
It's a Canadian original.
Yeah.
That has been licensed to HBO and has become huge in the States.
Mm-hmm.
And extremely popular. Based on a book series.
Yes.
And it's gotten people that normally wouldn't be interested in hockey more interested in hockey as well. So it's
people like going to the boy aquarium.
Yeah. Women and gay men,
of course,
more interested in hockey than they would otherwise be.
Which is kind of cool going into the Olympics and everything like that. Maybe some people are going to watch some hockey.
Yeah, and it is a good time. Like, it'll be the first time that NHL players have been at the Olympics since 2014, which is mind-blowing.
You told me that, and I was like, there's no way. Really? But, wow.
It seems like yesterday, but...
yeah. Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, that's what happened to Fallout. But I'm excited to see it.
Me too.
I hope it's good. I really liked the first season.
Really liked it.
I'm not a massive Fallout fan, but I like the universe, and I thought this first season like captured it quite well.
I didn't know.
You didn't know
much about it, but I was like, this is a really cool tone and things. I know you had played the for a while. I don't think I saw much of it, but Yeah, so it was really cool. I was excited to see
No,
what
it was
happened.
all on computer. You wouldn't have seen any of that.
Yeah, when when it first started, I think like literally the first episode, I saw some stuff about it then, mostly just people excited that it was coming out.
Yeah.
And that is the last I heard of it.
I haven't heard anything bad, so that means it's not bad enough to complain about.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of got lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know. It's still... I think new episodes are still coming out.
But I think it's winding down.
It should be getting near the end.
Well, there were a couple things that we didn't see in 2025 that I do want to see. Last of Us Season 2.
I did hear people complaining about that.
That's what made me bring it up.
So yeah, we do
I still want to watch it.
We have to get to that, and I heard good things and bad things about the Alien Earth show. I want to watch that as well. That is a Disney property though.
Yeah.
Even though it's like Fox Disney, so it's kind of weird.
Disney with an asterisk.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll start with your HBO's stuff, because Game of Thrones has another spin-off coming out.
So soon.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms, it's called.
Yes.
It's based on some novellas that have quite a bit different tone than most of your Game of Thrones stuff. It's more comedic.
Which is interesting.
It takes place between House of the Dragon and like the main series.
Okay, like right after House of the Dragon?
No,
right before?
It's like
smack in the middle.
Like smack in the middle.
Okay.
Like you have House of the Dragon is kind of like 200-ish years before.
And this is about 100.
And this is about 100. Kind
okay.
of.
All right.
Kind
all
of.
right.
So you got like the characters in this will be like Daenerys's great grandparents.
Okay.
And they're like Rhaenyra would be their great grandparents, almost, kind of thing.
Okay,
like,
all right.
Pretty close. If you want to peg it with that kind of timeline,
except
almost.
They're not royalty people.
Well, the main character is a hedge knight, so he's not just a random person, but like basically
right. We're not talking kings and queens.
No,
here.
and then he like kind of interacts with some royalty along the way, I guess.
cool.
I don't really know the story. I just know it's more comedic in tone.
Even the trailer or the teaser trailer was more comedic in tone, so that's pretty cool.
And I think it's supposed to be shorter episodes as well.
That makes sense for more comedic series, I think. Okay.
A Game of Thrones sitcom.
Wow. Okay.
I guess. I don't know.
Bizarre.
I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
It looks like Game of Thrones with some comedy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm interested. That's cool. I really, really like House of the Dragon.
I liked the first season.
I liked the second
so
more
that
than you.
we can segue right into that.
Okay.
Season 2 of that is coming out in the summer.
Yes.
Or season 3 is coming out in the summer, I should say. I liked one episode from season 2, but I feel like they just kind of spun their wheels. So hopefully season 3 picks it up, and they've confirmed that there's only going to be 4 seasons. So they have a lot to do in the next
I really
2 seasons.
feel like season 2 suffered from like the writers and
yes, the writers strike, and I don't know, and I worry about budgetary constraints with what they have to do.
Yes, I mean I understand that makes sense. I'm still really excited for it. If there's only 4 seasons, that actually makes me more optimistic because they've got a lot to do.
People gonna start dying.
Yes, people have started dying already, so I think it's gonna speed up.
Not very many people have a happy ending in Game of Thrones in general.
Yeah, that's true. But even fewer in this one.
Yeah, and not good.
Is anyone gonna live?
At least one of them has to. Like,
gotta tell a story.
Well, yeah, but like, there are Daenerys' ancestors, right?
Right.
So like,
so
at least someone
kill
has
off
to.
The entire family.
The Targaryens lived till Robert's Rebellion.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. That's gonna be a fun one. So you said that's summer. What else have we got in the HBO type world?
So the big one for DC, which is owned by HBO as well, is the Lanterns show.
Yes,
which
that's right.
I don't know a whole heck of a lot about, but apparently it's like kind of like a cop drama with Green Lanterns.
Yeah, which is interesting. I don't know. I didn't know anything about it till they were talking about it.
The elevator pitch I've heard of it is like space True Detective.
Okay. I think you and I watched the same little pitch there.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Curious to see how they go with that. We haven't seen any of the new DC Universe Peacemaker season 2 or Penguin. The Penguin's in the Batman. It's very confusing. The DC Universe is very confusing.
It's a mess.
Still
They
is.
really needed to clean it up before they started new stuff. But like, I also get wanting to.
The Penguin's supposed to be great, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah. Me too, actually. I think that might be a fun tone, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
And speaking of stuff that we didn't see in 2025, I would like to see Peacemaker as well. That's supposed to be very good.
Yes. And we've mentioned this before, that's on our list. We gotta get on that at some point.
And I guess while we're talking about violent superheroes,
I wanted to bring it up.
We can move over to Amazon. Final season of The Boys.
This is might be, I don't know if it's my number one most anticipated, but it's pretty high up there.
I quite like The Boys. I like satirical stuff. They've done a pretty good job about it. Yes, oftentimes it's shocking for shock value's sake, but that's part of the satire, which is why I like it.
That's why I think I like that. Yeah, that's why I think I like it, is because even when it's shocking, it's like, we can get away with this. We're saying something about the fact that we can get away with this.
Yeah. I look at it the same way as the crudeness in South Park is like intelligent crudeness for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's fun. I don't know. I like it quite a bit.
It's like hard to watch some of it, but that doesn't mean I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. Hopefully.
Last season.
Yeah, sticking the landing can be quite tough.
Mm-hmm. I haven't liked every single thing in The Boys, but I will say I haven't disliked really anything.
Yeah, the overarching has worked for the most part, I would say.
There might be some moments where I'm like, but overall, I'm like, yes.
And then at a similar time, also in the world of violent superheroes, the new season of Invincible is coming out.
Which you've watched, I haven't.
You haven't seen. It's animated. I quite like it. It's more nerdy, more true to comic bookness than The Boys being like pure satire, but it's enjoyable. I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, and you said those overlap time-wise and everything.
They do, yeah. It's gonna be a busy
Where does
spring.
that come out in terms of like the Peacemaker shows and everything?
Well, that's those are in
I know it's
spring,
different.
in spring for. So I don't know how much they're gonna overlap because they're on the same streaming service, so they might. Amazon's weird. Sometimes they'll do weekly releases, but they'll drop like 3 out of 8 episodes on the first week kind of thing.
And then
so you don't the timing isn't clear.
Okay,
but,
all right, cool. What else do we have coming out Amazon then?
What else do we have? I don't know. Nothing super comes to mind.
That's like grabbing your attention.
That's grabbing those 2 are the big ones. I don't know that not that we watched it at all. If there's any Rings of Power, I don't even know if that's confirmed to be coming back at all. So that's basically it for Amazon.
As far as your anticipation,
the other genre show that I'm cursorily interested in, I think it's an Apple show, and I didn't watch season 1, but it's Monarch season 2 is coming out, which is in the King Kong versus Godzilla MonsterVerse.
Oh, that's on Apple.
I believe it's on Apple.
Oh,
and
dang.
that looks fun.
We've talked about watching all of that.
I haven't seen any of the movies or any of the shows, but that sort of thing would be quite up my alley. I quite liked Godzilla back in the day,
What about like summertime? Might be fun to get Apple for a bit and watch it all.
Yeah. Wow.
Speaking of Apple, a Studio season 2 is coming out, isn't it?
Unconfirmed.
Okay.
It was very popular, so I wouldn't be surprised, but unconfirmed. And there's a bunch of stuff, but it's not stuff that we watch.
Right. The
really.
Monarch was the one that was really standing out to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we liked Studio.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. not really genre so much as just like nerdy, I guess. Film stuff. All right, let's okay, so that covered Amazon, that covered HBO, Crave.
Netflix, of course, has another Bridgerton. They were teasing that.
I got to get caught up on Bridgerton now that we have Netflix again.
Yeah, I guess. Good for you.
You're not going to watch anymore with me? You watched the first season with me.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not.
It's more my thing?
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
It was fine.
Yeah. It was a lot more inappropriate than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah. They do really bad stuff to blankets.
Only in the first season.
Oh, okay.
I think. I read the books. Not all of them, but I read the first few.
Anyway, and because they just had their like big Netflix year preview kind of thing.
Yes.
And that's when they thought, secret episode of Stranger Things. Anyway, blah, blah. Stupid. And that was the main thing that stood out to me was Bridgerton.
Mm-hmm.
And a new season of the One Piece live action, which not my thing. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no.
It's anime live action remake.
Yeah,
thing.
no, we're not. Yeah, no. I did see some, like, we watched that, and there was not the One Piece. We watched the year coming up, or I did.
It was just on TV. You saw the short version, probably.
Maybe, probably the short version. But Bridgerton's coming out like pretty quickly, and they've had like,
I would
lots
imagine
of stuff coming
so.
out with
Yeah.
that.
And then there will be a animated spin-off of Stranger Things on Netflix, which we'll probably watch. It's supposed to take place between season 3 and 4.
Yes, and it's like little adventures kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be good. I don't know. Ready to talk Disney Plus stuff.
Yeah, and there's Wonder Man coming out.
Wonder Man.
I'm excited for that. I'm kind of sad that they're dumping it all at once because it's going to be tough to watch that much quickly enough to... Not that I think it's going to be super spoiler heavy or anything, but like, I want to...
You want to enjoy it.
I want to enjoy it and like...
Analyze it. And
have stuff talked about each week, but anyway, that's fine. That the trailers for that look amazing.
Oh my God.
I think.
Why are they dumping this?
I don't know. It looks like a lot of fun. Anyway, so that's coming.
I want to I don't know if I actually want to say this or not. Have you noticed anything about the shows they're dumping versus not dumping?
I have. There is some commentary on that where the POC led and female led stuff is getting more dumped. They didn't dump Agatha, though.
They didn't dump Agatha.
And that got a little bit more of a push than other things.
But I will say most of the stuff is also stuff that was all either greenlit or made or whatever from before.
Different strategy, time, different regime.
Yeah.
I think it's more just a coincidence. They were trying to lean into that diversity thing, and then now they're trying to just bring things back to what the original stuff. They're rolling it back to the Avengers, basically. So
I think they're clearing out a lot of stuff.
They're at least they're releasing it. You could have had a Warner Brothers situation where they just didn't release it, right?
That's true. So
I'm looking forward to that, and then. We don't know a lot about it. They haven't shot it yet or anything, but the Vision show is supposed to come out this year. So
that would be very, very high on my most anticipated. Mostly, and actually, if you just tell me what it's about...
My guess it probably doesn't come out this year, but it depends on what the plot's supposed to be. If it needs to come out before Doomsday, then they better get on it.
The thing is, this is considered part of the trilogy with WandaVision and Agatha, which are like two of my very, very, very favorite shows, period. So I'm really optimistic about Vision Quest, but if you're just telling me what the plot is, we don't know. Really.
Probably going to have Vision in it.
Probably. And he's probably going to be doing some questing. The other show that is probably going to get moved to 2027 is, show. Do you want to, are you done talking shows? Are you ready to start talking movies, or were there any other ones?
And then the other genre show on Disney Plus was Paradise Season 2 is coming out. And when that first came out, I heard a little bit about it. It's kind of high concept, interesting sounding. We didn't watch it,
No,
so
we
I
didn't.
don't know if we will.
If
but-
you watched Paradise, let us know. Like, was it a stick the landing, not stick the landing? Like, was it a... Like, what was going on with it?
And then, as we mentioned, Ahsoka should be coming out this
With a
year.
question mark on it?
Big question mark. No more Andor, unfortunately.
Oh. Well, okay, before we talk movies, actually, I know I just asked if you're ready to transition to movies, but before we do, can you think back to 2025? What was some standouts for best show? Because for me, it was Andor.
It was Andor.
Andor and Stranger Things.
I quite like Stranger Things. Andor was like a masterpiece,
Yeah.
though.
And like Andor's in... yeah. I said I was going to like it unless it was really, really bad. But, man, season 2, like, oh, so good. Like, so good. Oh, that's the other show we have coming out I'm excited for. Daredevil season 2.
Oh, of course.
I was like, we have another Marvel show.
Yes. Daredevil season 2, I am quite excited for.
Me too.
Despite me forgetting that it was coming out. But that's just
I think
me
we're-
talking off the top of my head.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I think we're also... There's some big Marvel movies coming out, or two big Marvel movies coming out, and so that takes a lot of focus off the shows as well.
But I like Daredevil. I even like the kind of janky
Yeah, I
first
do too.
half reboot season.
Yeah.
That came out last year. There was some good parts in it. It was janky, but
It was.
But
I
there
don't know
was-
if it was... I couldn't say that it was like a cohesive season,
No.
but like I didn't really dislike any episode or anything like that. I liked it overall.
yeah. So that'll be good. Lots
And
of
Jessica
content.
Jones is coming.
Yeah, I guess that Daredevil fits in with your violent superhero spring because
That's true.
that'll be airing at around roughly the same time as The Boys and
Mm-hmm.
Invincible. Because Daredevil is definitely the most violent Disney superhero
Yeah.
property
Yeah,
that they've had.
for sure. Echo was pretty violent though.
It was, and it was in the same
It was in the same world.
corner of the MCU.
I feel
right?
like
So,
Echo was a preview of Daredevil in terms of violence level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk movies coming out.
Okay.
You said Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is going to be the first. Well, there's only 2 this year, which is more than they had last year.
That is true.
They only had the one last
Yep.
year. But Spider-Man's coming out. It's again a Sony joint production, but it will have quite a bit of MCU
Holy.
character, Disney character
I
crossovers.
cannot wait to see an actual trailer of
I
this
don't
thing.
understand the plot at all.
Hey, who all do we have? Oh, before we have who we already know, Sadie Sink is confirmed to be in this. Speaking of
But
Stranger
we don't know who
Things.
she's playing.
But we don't know who she's playing. There are a lot of theories, but nothing confirmed. Okay, who do we know? Which characters do we know are going to show up? Which makes me go, I don't know what this is about.
Punisher
So weird.
from Daredevil.
Yeah.
That Punisher,
The super violent one
which
does not fit Spider-Man.
Punisher does kind of cross over with Spider-Man in the comics. Daredevil more so, because they're typically New York street level.
Well, and Kingpin, I always like that makes sense to me.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. Like Kingpin is now primarily a Daredevil villain,
but he was originally a Spider-Man villain,
but
right?
he was. I think he might have been originally a Daredevil villain, but then Spider-Man used him a lot in the animated series as
And
well.
That's what I would have.
and that's like a lot of
Tied
people
them.
know him from. So
Including
anyway, yeah, I don't. He might have been originally a Spider-Man.
Okay.
I don't.
That's fine.
Doesn't matter. But they tend to have a lot more crossover, and
Okay.
because like Spider-Man being the plucky, quippy teenager, and
Right.
and Daredevil being the dour Catholic guilt, they play off each other quite well.
That makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And they're both wear red and wear masks and
okay.
fly around
Yeah.
New York, kind of,
Okay.
you know.
I get it.
So,
But Punisher.
what Punisher? I don't. Whatever. And Hulk.
Yeah.
Bruce Banner Hulk.
I don't. What? Okay. Like, is he in it for a 30-second little?
Maybe.
Like, I don't know. Who do you think Sadie Sink is going to be playing?
I don't know.
Do you think they're bringing in an X-Men character?
I think you don't cast Sadie Sink to play some minor random character from the comics.
That's what I'm thinking.
I feel like that's probably the most likely that she's going to be the new Jean Grey in the subsequent X-Men saga.
And they're setting her up now.
Yeah.
For down the road. I agree. That's not where she's at in Hollywood right now.
Yeah.
So.
Because when you're talking movies and Marvel movies,
this is what I was hoping we'd segue.
You're kind of just marching towards the end of the year when Doomsday comes out, and they've started pushing that in earnest.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the big news that we were kind of waiting to talk about.
Yeah, and then we can finish off with like some random other stuff.
Okay. We've got teasers.
So with Avatar, which Disney owns, and so they've slapped a trailer for Doomsday on the front of it, as one would expect.
Of course.
But they've done something interesting. They have had 4 different ones.
Yes.
Over the past month.
Yep.
When we went to see Avatar, even though the sound didn't work, we got to see the confirmed return of Chris Evans as Captain America.
Yep. Worst kept secret.
It came out on the trace that he was going to be in this movie. So
but he wasn't in the chairs.
He wasn't in the chairs. So anyway, yes, he will be back as Steve Rogers, and it looks like he's like back in his pocket time dimension and has a baby, which is interesting. Didn't see much more than that.
Heavy on the teaser element.
Yeah. I mean, it is a year away still.
And we had the big countdown clock.
Yeah. And then the second one, Thor.
Who was in the chairs.
He was in the chairs, but he's looking a little bit more serious than the last time we saw him in Love and Thunder.
Yes. But he is referencing Love and Thunder.
Yeah. They're not going to just pretend that didn't happen, which is good.
Good. Yeah, that's good.
It's kind of silly when they do that.
Yeah, I don't like when they do that. Eternals.
Hey, we just saw the Eternals in
That's true.
In What If.
Speaking of shows we're catching up on.
Yeah.
What If Season 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So Thor, and he's talking about his adopted daughter, Love.
Praying to his father.
Praying to his father, yes.
Would be weird to pray to your father, but he
I guess he's a god.
So
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yep.
And then they had the X-Men.
Yes.
The old X-Men show up. That's the third one.
And this is exciting. These were in the chairs.
They were in the chairs.
However,
we haven't.
This is our first seeing them.
Yeah, we hadn't seen them. You don't really see much of them. You hear them kind of talking, and then you see Cyclops in his comic-accurate suit for the first time.
Cool.
Very, very cool. Yeah. But this one seems like pretty big downer one.
It is for bad.
I don't think things are going to turn out so good for the old X-Men in this movie, which surprises no one.
No. We are gathering. If you're bringing in the old X-Men, it is for that to happen.
I mean, you've had a few movies that are kind of a last hurrah for the X-Men already. Logan.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Until he's going to do it till he's 90. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all old.
There's a difference between Hugh Jackman, who looks and is in that shape. And
he's still old, but
he's old, and Sir Patrick Stewart and Sir, give them the sirs, Ian McKellen.
Yeah, they're already almost 90.
They're almost 90.
They're not gonna,
literally.
Yeah, so it's going to be a kind of goodbye to them, and also probably a way to show Doom being super powerful as well.
Yeah, I think they're going to be cannon fodder.
Yeah. So that was the third one, and then the fourth one, I don't even know if you know.
I don't actually.
Just came out. They've released the first 3 on YouTube that you can watch officially.
Yeah, but I haven't
the fourth
seen this
one, of course, once it's out in theaters, leaks right away. This one starts in Wakanda, and you have Shuri and M'Baku talking. And then you have the Thing show up. And
what?
The Thing is in Fantastic Four. The Thing is in Wakanda, and that's kind of...
What?
Yeah, kind of random.
What?
And that's the fourth one.
Okay, I need to see this. Oh my god.
Yeah, so
nobody knew. I
fa-
heard a lot of conjecture about what each one was going to be. Nobody guessed that one.
No, that the two and Namor is in it as well.
Oh my god!
So they have.
I mean, Namor makes sense with Wakanda at least.
Yeah, so they're talking about like kingdoms and stuff, and then there's the thing. Yeah. So anyway, here's the thing.
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
Wow, because your guess was the fourth one was going to be Doom.
That's what a lot of the conjecture was.
And that was a lot of that I saw online too, yeah.
So three of them...
Whoa!
Like, so the Fantastic Four have a kid, and, like, their main Doomsday trailer would have been the post-credit scene from their movie.
Right.
Where Doom comes to see Franklin, their kid.
Yes.
Cap has a kid.
Yes.
Kind of interesting.
Uh-huh. Like baby. He's a baby in this. Or she's a baby, I don't know.
He's a baby. Thor has a kid.
Yeah.
Not sure about the X-Men.
Although we know we're almost certainly getting a new generation because it's a school.
Well, yeah, it's a school. There's kids there.
Right. Maybe that's the time. That's interesting.
And then Shuri has a kid as well, if you remember from Black Panther 2.
Shuri has a kid? Oh, no. Yeah, he leaves a kid.
Yeah, he leaves a kid. Not Shuri. His love interest from the first, like...
Yes, is like... do we say partner, I guess? Because they weren't... Yeah, anyway, she has a child.
She has a kid, yeah. So there's going to be kids...
There's going to be, like... It's going to be a generational thing.
The plot is going to involve kids somehow, I think.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, but Wakanda doesn't fit in with the kids, but you're right. Mm-hmm. He totally did.
It's T'Challa Jr.
Yeah. Interesting.
Black kitten, I guess.
No.
I don't know.
Meow. Meow. Purr.
Hopefully he doesn't sing a whole song about how he just can't wait to be king.
Ugh. Awkward.
Yeah, kind of awkward.
Oh, that is interesting. Okay, yeah, that's definitely going to be a plot point then.
I think so.
It makes sense. And I think I've seen like other people being like, that's an interesting thing these all have in common. Especially since these are the first four, like this is the first look we've had. Other than 3 hours of chairs.
But yeah, I don't think anyone had on their bingo card the Fantastic Four showing up in Wakanda. Like we knew they were going to show up, but like, I don't know. But it kind of makes sense if Reed was going to cross over to another dimension, he'd probably find the most advanced people, and that's the Wakandans, right?
That is true. Interesting. And I'm interested, like, in this, did Namor seem on good terms with Wakandans?
Unclear from the brief write-up. I just kind of read a brief synopsis. And
we gotta wait till it comes out.
And
basically.
I was at work at the time. And
yeah, all good.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's the four, and we're probably gonna get another spot for a Super Bowl.
Yes, I was just gonna say, do you think we're gonna get a full trailer or more of a teaser that's like plot focused?
They might. My guess is they probably do kind of a combo of the 4 teasers for Super Bowl.
That makes sense.
With maybe a little bit new.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to see information, but February's a long way from the end of the year.
But the focus at Super Bowl is going to be Spider-Man.
Of course. That totally makes sense. Okay, so for me, Doomsday is by far my most anticipated movie coming out.
Yeah. It is.
I would have lost a lot of money betting on what that 4th teaser was going to be.
Yeah.
It's good I didn't bet any money. Mm-hmm. I was like, maybe we see like someone else confirmed or another person who wasn't confirmed but heavily rumored, like the Hulk, for example, was not in the chairs, but like, okay, maybe that's what they'll do. I agreed with you and everyone else saying it's going to be Doom, but
yeah,
or maybe just like, Fantastic Four.
Yeah, just Fantastic Four, or maybe Fantastic Four going to the TVA or something, because you got to bring Loki in there. He was in the chairs somehow.
That's right. Loki would have been a really good bet on that, but I did not anticipate that. Okay. It does make sense. Like you said, Reed would have was the most advanced civilization for me to end up in here, for us to end up at. We're heading to Wakanda. Interesting. Oh, so cool. I'm excited. I hope they just keep giving us random stuff throughout the whole year. Keep going.
So, yeah, that's interesting. We have so from a Disney perspective, that's what's going on there, and then Toy Story 5, they'll be hanging their hats on that from their animated.
We have that Hoppers movie coming out right away that I'm completely indifferent towards. That's that animated one where you like hops into.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And then we have Mandalorian and Grogu, which we've already talked about. When we were talking Star Wars. What else have we got coming out?
So non-Disney wise, we have the second movie in James Gunn's new DC universe thingy, Supergirl. We've seen a trailer for that. It looks like, interestingly, he did not write or direct this. He's just a producer.
Oh, interesting. That's interesting for the second release.
It's the least involved thing. They had Peacemaker season 2 and the animated Creature Commandos.
Okay, so like film though.
So yeah. He was just a producer on it, but I think he's got a pretty heavy influence on it because it looked like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's totally the vibe I got. That's why I'm really surprised you said that.
And maybe they just cut the trailer that way because.
Hey, James Gunn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. It's speaking of Game of Thrones. It's got Millie Alcock, who played young Rhaenyra in House of the Dragon.
I liked her. I liked her.
She was great. And she looks like a good 20-something burnout superhero.
Yeah,
which is fun.
I liked the tone. I totally got Guardians vibes.
Apparently, that's how Supergirl is in the comics as well.
Oh, I think I would totally like Supergirl.
Yeah,
then.
It's like. I don't know.
Yeah,
kind of fun.
Yeah, that is fun. Yes. Is that our only DC movie coming out?
I believe so.
That's probably fine.
They're eventually going to come out with the Batman 2. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's been shot yet. So
okay. So not in the very near future.
Not in the very near future. The other big release that they've actually already sold tickets to is the new Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah, I figured we'd be talking about this one.
The Odyssey.
What do you think about that?
I don't know.
So we have opinions on Christopher Nolan that are actually pretty in sync with each other. I think he's overrated.
I think he's super overrated. There's some of his movies that I really, really, really like.
Yes.
And then there's a lot that I really don't.
Yeah, and people love.
And then people love. Like, well, I've never seen Tenet.
No, but the fact that I didn't care to see Tenet.
I've seen most of the other ones. Dunkirk is horrible.
I did not like Dunkirk. And I know people loved it. I did not like Dunkirk.
Trash movie.
It was. I just didn't like it.
His Batman trilogy is. A lot of people think it's the best thing that's ever come out for superheroes.
I completely disagree.
I disagree.
And you know what? The best part about the whole trilogy was in the first movie wasn't even him. It was the acting that was done.
Well, the first I like
Heath Ledger.
I liked Batman Begins. That you're talking about the second movie.
Oh yes, that's right.
I liked Batman Begins because it was like kind of a reset from the George Clooney bat nipple era of Batman, and like it was before gritty superheroes was like so overdone.
Yeah.
So I liked that more grounded approach, and the first one was good. The Dark Knight was good, but it was propped up by Heath Ledger chewing the scenery.
Well, that was it.
And
the best part about that was Heath Ledger.
The plot doesn't make a lot of sense. The first 10 minute, the cold open bank heist was great.
Oh no, that totally
fantastic. Was. But if you spend 5 minutes thinking about the plot, it doesn't really hold up. And then the third one was horrible. Like
I didn't think it was horrible, but I just did not like I was like, okay, that was a movie.
Yeah.
That was a movie that happened.
Garbage.
See, it was like it offended you. It did not offend me. Yeah, no.
Terrible. And then Dunkirk and Interstellar.
Oh, I didn't
trash.
I didn't hate Interstellar, but it was also a movie that happened. Like I was very indifferent towards it.
It had some beautiful cinematography and visual effects. The plot was like someone had read a intro to philosophy and intro to quantum mechanics textbook in their first year at university and thought they were being profound.
We said that. We were like, this feels like a student film, but it had a really big budget.
So terrible. But I loved Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer was amazing.
He's coming off Oppenheimer, and I like the story of the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Now it looks like he might be trying a little too hard with some of the choices in the
trailer.
But
some of the Odyssey is so far out there that that's okay in some places.
Yeah, I just mean the costuming choices is weird. Anyway, it does look interesting that they are going to lean a little bit into the mythological because they've shown the Cyclops, which is cool. I didn't know if they would do that. I thought it would be more like the Troy,
yes,
the Brad Pitt Troy version.
There's so much of the Odyssey. I'm glad they're not cutting out 3/4 of it.
Yeah.
I guess.
So I don't know. We'll see. It's shot all in IMAX, so you
Yes.
kind of have to see it in theaters. Though.
Yeah. I'm gonna want to see this in theaters. Like, another one I'm excited about.
I am excited for it, but I'm not.
Like, some people are like,
I'm not like, oh, Christopher Nolan can do no wrong, because he does a lot of wrong.
He does. I am way more excited for Doomsday than I am for Odyssey. Speaking of other movies, are you excited at all for Project Hail Mary?
I'm not, but I'm prepared to be pleasantly surprised. It's based on the book by the guy that wrote The Martian. But it's more sci-fi than The Martian was. I don't know. We'll see.
I think I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna get this book. I'm gonna read it like right away here. I think. And it has Ryan Gosling, who I really like. I don't think he can do no wrong, but I generally think he picks good movies to be in.
He does. He does a good job.
And he's pretty, but
yes, his job is beach.
But he does. He picks good movies to be in. Job is Beach, nice tie into Oppenheimer because of Barbenheimer that time.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, and he's going to be in a Star Wars movie.
He is.
2027.
2027, yes. The other one I'm really excited for actually now is Disclosure Day.
Yes, we have a new Spielberg movie coming out that looks like
super Spielberg-y.
Classic Spielberg.
So
he can mostly do no wrong in my mind. Like his worst movie
I still really like
might be AI, and that wasn't even really his movie. It was a Kubrick movie that he never got to make, and so he kind of took over that.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, like Kubrick had worked on it for a long time before he died.
I didn't hate AI. It was just like
And then maybe War of the Worlds, but like it was still a beautiful spectacle, and War of the Worlds is kind of a tired story. Like you know exactly what's going to happen.
And if that's the worst thing you say about a Spielberg movie,
I don't know.
The trailer to this, like, I could have gotten nightmares just from Emily Blunt's clicking thing.
Yeah,
like,
very cool. Very cool. Like
it looks super Spielberg.
Him going back to like his Aliens, E.T. and Close Encounters type of thing. Kind of a mix between the two almost.
Yeah. I'm excited for it.
I don't know. Anyway, that looks really cool.
We did watch like his most recent movie was The Fabelmans. Totally different tone.
The Fabelmans
loved it.
Should have been trash. It should have been self-indulgent trash, and it was really good.
I know.
So I don't know.
So yeah, okay. So I agree. He can basically do no wrong. Some of his stuff is better. Than others. Like that's all.
There's some like mid stuff if you were going to use today's vernacular, but
I think that's a fair statement.
But there's also a lot of really good stuff.
So good, and I'm really excited for this one because it looks like classic Spielberg.
Yeah,
and dang, that's cool. We already talked about Spider-Man. The Social Reckoning is coming out, and I have zero interest. This is the Social Network sequel.
Oh, right. Yeah, don't care.
There's a new Hunger Games movie coming out.
Also, don't really care.
The book is like actually very successful. I will watch this and not make a priority of it whatsoever.
Well, did you remember that the prequel? This is also a prequel, but the other prequel came out already.
Yes. I think this is Haymitch's story. Though.
Yeah. And so it's like in between the other prequel.
Yeah. So of the books, this one was very successful. The other one was not.
Ah, I see.
Yes. And people loved, it was very well done. So I don't know. This is like, you know what? I want to hear what feedback is.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch it.
I heard the first prequel was not horrible.
Yeah.
I think that people said it was like better than the book because they were able to condense some
that
stuff
makes
and
sense.
Whatever.
I think I didn't read either of the prequels, but I think the first one was kind of self-indulgent was the idea, and they figured some stuff out with this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus, everyone loves Haymitch as a character, so there's a new.
Do we know who's playing? Young
I
Haymitch?
don't off the top of my head. There's like a teaser and everything like that, so we should know.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I don't know. Whatever. That's how much I care about.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I just don't. It's not a priority. There's a new Narnia movie, and this is interesting because it actually is not like...
That's going to be on Netflix.
It's not a reboot or anything. It's The Magician's Nephew, which is like third movie, something. Third book, something like that.
I don't know.
But it's by Greta Gerwig.
random.
as director. So I'm like, wait, do I actually want to see this now? Maybe.
It'll be on Netflix, so not a big investment.
No, there's a werewolf movie coming out, which is part of our whole... This is from the same creators as Nosferatu.
Yeah, the same Eggers. Eggers.
Eggers, yeah. Robert Eggers.
He is... I think he was in Nosferatu, and he plays Green Goblin. What...
Dafoe?
Willem Dafoe.
Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe is in it as well, I believe.
He is, and Lily Rose Depp.
Okay, so they just moved on. They're like, okay, well, we did Dracula, now we're gonna do the Wolfman.
Yep, they said
next year the Mummy.
Yeah, they said Nosferatu. Like all the jokes are like, so first you were Team Edward, now you're Team Jacob. Is that the idea? Oh man, Ralph Ineson is in this one as well, and he was in Nosferatu as well.
Literally,
they just took. I mean, okay.
I thought Nosferatu was awesome.
This is the holiday season, though, so it might even be 2027.
No, they'll probably come out on Christmas like Nosferatu did.
Probably, but so that's on the list. And then one that is currently slated for release in December, but a lot of conjecture is that it's going to be moved to the new year is Dune, because it's currently supposed to be coming out the same day as Doomsday, and
that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, while Doomsday is like a really funny little moniker, this is a bad life choice. This is not going to be a Barbenheimer situation. No.
Barbenheimer worked because they weren't in the same...
Yeah.
They were like... They were both adult movies. Barbie was more 4-quadrant, but Oppenheimer had your Nolan IMAX thing. It works better as a counter-programming thing, whereas Dune and Doomsday...
Way too much overlap.
There's way too much overlap, and they'll just cannibalize each other, and nobody wants that, and Disney probably has more sway.
Yeah, so everybody is 100% sure Dune
And I don't even think Dune's going to be ready, to be honest with you.
No.
Those movies are incredibly hard to... Like, the first two, I can't believe that he pulled it off. First of all, and I don't know how he's gonna pull off part 3.
Well, the first one was amazing, and then then they did the second one. I was like, wait, he did it again? That's crazy.
And it's gonna...
I just assumed the second was gonna be garbage, and it was not at all. I have no idea.
I don't know, but I am looking forward to that because I'm just shocked at how well those movies have been put together.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And Villeneuve he's so far done no wrong. Like,
so far,
everything he's done is really, really good. So I would watch it. Anything he does on name alone, basically.
Yep, that's fair. For the foreseeable future.
I'm curious to see how they pull that off.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Next year, maybe.
I'm like entirely anticipating that's getting moved to 2027, but that is another one that's in the discussion right now. Of those, Doomsday is your number one priority?
Yeah. Yeah.
What would be like another...
I do want to see Odyssey in theaters, and that's like a commitment, so you got to kind of have to plan for that. For us, it's a commitment.
Yeah, for us it is, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just, especially if you want to try and get it in IMAX, like...
Yeah, this is like a weekend that we schedule
you basically like plan a weekend, and probably can't be opening weekend because that'll be sold out already.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's okay. We'll do a second weekend or something like that. But we'll start planning because, man, they're selling tickets.
But yeah, I'm very hyper-focused on Doomsday, which is crazy because it's
not till the end of the year
away.
Yeah. But you know what? Pepper us for the entire year. Yeah. We're happy to do it. Speaking of, do you have anything else for movies? Because I just wanted to go into a couple things we're going to talk about this year.
Well, I mean, I'm looking forward to our Oscar season.
Starting before you know it here.
This late winter here. Nominations will be coming out this month, and I'm looking forward to watching all that stuff because I think the crop this year is actually mostly stuff that I'd want to watch anyway.
Well, one of the things I was going to say, Golden Globes is coming, it's tonight. We're recording this on Sunday.
Yep.
And so I'm very interested to see what happens there. I know Golden Globes is not directly, but it's award season. Let's see what's
it's the kickoff to the major award season.
Yep.
And then you'll start having your guild awards and your BAFTAs and whatnots and it just ramps up from here.
I love award season. Actually.
But I think last year was like a very good year for movies overall, even
think
though we
so.
didn't see very many.
No, but I do think there was a lot. I'm optimistic.
And I always like watching what's nominated for Best Picture, even if it's not something I would normally seek out.
Yep.
Because you end up seeing stuff that's very good
that you would never have normally seen.
Yeah, so that's kind of why we go on that adventure every year as well.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Then there's stuff, do not get me wrong, there's stuff we've watched where I'm like, ugh. But more often than not, with stuff I haven't heard about, I'm like, oh man, that's a good movie.
Yeah, it's different than you would go, like, I'm excited to go see that in theaters, but
I was talking about, because there's a good chance, I think, that Sinners is going to be nominated. We haven't seen this yet.
Oh, I would bet Mortgage Payment the fact that Sinners will be nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah, and last year was the first year in a long time we had a horror movie nominated, and it was The Substance, and I never would have seen that if it hadn't been nominated.
True.
And I loved that.
Yeah, that was very good. Very good. Nosferatu was snubbed.
Yeah, Nosferatu was absolutely snubbed.
There should have been 2 horror movies nominated.
There should have been. That was amazing.
I can't even think off the top of my head what I would take out, but to make room for it. But like, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
it was pretty good last year as well.
It was a pretty good year last year. So I'm optimistic about this year. And yeah. I just wanted to talk about, we were talking about Doomsday. This is a very long episode, but a couple things that we're going to talk about coming up here on the podcast. So we're going to do a Stranger Things episode. Mm-hmm. You're going to have a money episode coming up, financial stuff.
Yeah, I have to find out when they release. It might not be till March or something, like your annual
sometime
financials.
In the first quarter, though.
Even if their fiscal year is December ending, your financial release often doesn't come out for a couple months.
So that's something different we haven't done before. We've mentioned doing it before, so that will be coming.
It might not be a very long episode, but
no, that's okay.
We'll have some
I want to talk about. Well, I want to hear about it, and you can.
But I'd like to do a Stranger Things. I would like to do maybe Marvel animation.
I think that's a great.
We're catching up on the last season of What If, and then there's like Eyes of Wakanda.
Yeah, we can do that.
And some other stuff. Maybe take a couple episodes of X-Men and a couple episodes of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and stuff like that. So
going along with that, I want to spend. I think you're talking about Road to Doomsday here. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to spend a lot of time talking Avengers this whole year.
Yeah.
I went through, I'm not going to name them all here, but I will in another episode. And I found every episode that we dedicated to looking at one of the Marvel things. And we were doing phases, but we stopped at the beginning of phase 4 and we didn't finish it.
Right.
So we can talk about that, the Marvel animation you brought up, and other things. Like, we've talked about the Defenders before, but we've never talked about X-Men.
Yeah, I think we have to go to the non-Disney Marvel stuff. Yeah. That's going to be wrapped up in this. X-Men being the number one piece of that.
We might have to do a couple episodes on X-Men.
I think you can do it in one.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay. I don't remember much about it.
No, we have to watch at least the first 2.
Yeah, so I think we've got a lot of Marvel stuff coming out.
Yeah, well, it's the year of Doomsday.
That's right. So... yeah, those were kind of just like the things I wanted to talk about coming up. Do you have anything else that you're like, yeah, man, we should also talk about this?
Nope.
All right. I'm excited to watch more animated stuff, though. It's a good idea. So I think that's our show this week. Thank you, El Mule, who's responsible for the custom theme song you heard at the top of the show. Thank you also for letting us look after your dog for a while.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. You can find a link to El Mule's work on our website, and he has a new album that's came out a little bit ago. You should listen to it. Lots of good feedback. disneya.wixsite.com/podcast. That's also where you can find a link to our email and our social media accounts. You can find Disney A episodes on all podcast streaming platforms. And if you've rated or reviewed us on any of those, thank you. And if you haven't yet, that should be your New Year's resolution. You could do it. It would take 2 seconds and then you're done for the whole year. You're welcome.
Cool.
Are you laughing at me?
A little bit, yeah.
That's fair. So, next episode, maybe we should do that Stranger Things one.
Yeah, maybe.
Possibly, with a question mark attached to it.
Sounds good.
Tentatively. Yeah, sounds good. So I'm Krysta.
I'm Brandon.
And until the next adventure, TTFN, ta-ta for now. Thanks for listening to Disney A.
when I go to Disney, I'm like, dang, I want to buy some yoga pants.